Good evening. Good evening. It's technically the evening, isn't it? Yes, it is. Welcome to the Pictou County Wellness Center for game number 14 for Halifax McDonald's in their regular season. Halifax is facing the Pictou Weeks Majors. Pictou currently sits in 8th place with 2 wins, 13 losses. Halifax sitting in 2nd place with 22 points. We'll step away for the national anthem and be right back. Alrighty, there you have it. Yes, indeed, we are inside the Bell Alliant Arena that you may recognize from the showcase we had back in October. Right behind us is the Sobeys Arena, so there's 2 arenas in this facility, and the Grand Slam of Curling Women's Final is happening right behind us to a full house. You can also catch it on Sportsnet. Yeah, and it's in the bronze, it's in the 5th, 6th end. It's a really a barn burner. And hopefully we'll have one here as well. Off we go. Pictou, good play there by Wagner, stepping up on his man. He dumps it in. Colby Brown, the starting goaltender, plays it around. There's Marmalak trying to hold them off. Good play there by Ben Lindsay. He fires it in. Up off the glass and down. Ray Tavora, the leading scorer here for the Weeks Majors. Wagner, shot from the sideboards. Uh-oh, 2 in the slot. Mills with a couple of sharp saves. And Schlender's pass for Marmalak is too far out of reach. So yes, Easton Schlender is back in. Will Shear, after the injury last night, is back in. Turner is in. Out are Hartland, Jacob Hartland. He's got a little ways to go. And Logan Trewin is also out. So lots of movement, lots of challenges for the coaching staff. Shot! That one's wide by Jackson Stoddard. Along the sidewall here, down deep in the corner, can't make that out. Wadey. Here's number 18, Madison. Back to the point. Schlender tries to get it loose, but cannot. Here's Wagner. He goes the other way. Dooley. And number 5, the captain, Manos. Offside against the Majors. Both teams with some changes here. So we will have this coming week off from the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League. We will head to the Monctonian, as all teams in the Nova Scotia U18 League do. Riley, Creelman to Boston. Boston along the wall, and they get it out. Green looking cross ice, but he puts the brakes on, and Hines is there. Big collision there with Legier. Creelman fires it around. Shear gets it out. Number 15, Green, down behind his net. Good hustle by Legier. Oof, everyone's falling down in that corner. I don't think anyone touched Campbell. He went into the boards hard. And here's Shear working. Nice pass back to Legier. Legier right to Krillman. He snaps it. Hit a body in front. This time the Majors up and out. Krillman, far side for Shear. Shear looking for a change. Here comes some fresh new Max. The Weeks dump it in the corner. Number 7, Ingram, former Steel Subaru. He dumps it in. Here's Shear, he can't get off. Keeping an eye on the point man. Shot, 2 in front again. Oh yeah. 2 of them left alone, down. Not where you want to be. Left alone in front of Mills. Ryland Sutherland, the goal scorer. Puts the Majors up 1-0. Sutherland, that's his 4th of the season. That's Logan Foote, just an FYI, wearing number 1, not his usual number 24. Forgot the jersey at home. There it is, right to Proctor. Proctor through the middle to Chip. Chip, shits by, what a move by Aaron Chip. Oh, bad save, Colby Brown. What a move there by number 12 in red. Proctor battling along the boards. Majors fire it down the ice. No icing. Suds, big stretch to Proctor. Proctor is met by Stoddard. And out come the Majors. Number 10, Crean, down low. Here's Wagner. He flips it up the wall. And the Majors hold it in. Here's Dooley and Manos getting reacquainted. Number 6, far side, Frazier. Back to the point to Stoddard. Stoddard looking for a wide open pole. That doesn't work. Here's Lindsay up the wall to Wagner. Wagner flips it down. Is it going to go for icing? Stoddard hustles. He has Schlender on his tail, but that is icing against Halifax. Yes, the Bell Alliant Arena, the secondary or smaller arena, well, definitely smaller arena, here at the Pictou County Wellness Center. Ingram, shot, save by Nathan Mills. Mills with a record of 5-0 in the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League and a goals against average of 3.26 so far this season. Marmalak on the draw. Whoa, Wagner's backhand doesn't work. Lindsay races, but he can't get it out. Here's Turner along the half wall, down the ice. Is it going to be icing? They wave it off. Ingram and Marmalak right to Turner. Turner back to Wagner. He snaps it. Oh, there it is. What a play. Marmalak to Shear. Will Shear fires it upstairs and ties it at 1. I guess Will Shear looks just fine after that heavy collision last night. He went off in the 3rd period, came out with an ice pack on, but he ties it at 1 with 15:56 to go in period number 1. 2 goals in the first 5 minutes of the game. Here's Proctor keeping an eye. Hines to Madgen. Oh no, that's right, it's not Madgen, it's Foote. That is not Sam Madgen playing defense for the Max today. Yeah, we do have a lot of injuries, but Sam is not being called to play defense. That is Logan Foote wearing Sam's jersey, number 1. You can tell by the size of the arms. I know Foote has been working out. Krillman, oh sorry, Boston to Foote, the backhand, doesn't work. Proctor covering, hits a skate, back the other way. Good job by Proctor. Legier trying to center it. Oh, he does. And Proctor couldn't pull the trigger. Here's Boston's shot, saved by Brown. Legier working down low, kicks the puck forward to himself. Legier looking in the slot, but the Weeks Majors, they come out through the middle. Legier again. He's hung up. Hines to Boston. Boston from Proctor. He takes a big hit from Manos. Here's Krillman to Boston. Here he comes, the Gatineau Olympique draft pick. He fires it in on net. Blocker save. Walters is there with Chip. And out come the Majors. Coaching staff calling for the offside. Number 21, Ryland Sutherland. Around to Suds. Suds, ooh, in the middle. Sutherland on net. Mills drives the net off its moorings. They blow it down right away. 14:26 to go. Shots are 8-3 in favor of the week's Majors. U18 Majors. Here's Walters on the draw. He wins it to Krillman. Krillman flips it up the middle. There's a chip. Hustling. Schlender tries to put it back. But Callum Green intercepts and he fires it. Here's Suds. Suds up the wall for Chip. Chip to Schlender. Can he get by O'Coin? Shot. Oh, that hits the post and all the way around. Here's Wagner to Lindsay. Lindsay to Walters. Walters to Schlender. He puts the brakes on. Easton Schlender. He's all rested and ready to go after being out for a couple of... Shot on net by Dooley. Nice save by Colby Brown. Walters and Schlender. Schlender tried to hit Lindsay, but that one comes outside the line. Schlender, he dumps it right back in. And the Majors get out. Here's Marmalak. He steals it. Dooley racing to the net. Shot. Oh, what a save. And Dooley can't get the rebound. This time Wagner rips it. Brown with the shot. And Dooley and Ingram exchanging whacks, both from Middle Sackville. I wonder if they go to school together maybe. They obviously would know one another. I should know that. Puck is down low. Wagner ties up number 12, Ben Pohl. Here's number 27, Croft. Good hustle there by Lindsay. He gets it out to Will Shear. Shear hands it to Marmalak. Returns the favor. Can't quite get a stick on it. And back come the Majors. Good hustle. Foot keeping them to the outside. Good job by Logan Foot. As he ties up Madison. Shot. That hits a Major in front. Boston avoids Madison. Puck through the middle. Dooley's had enough. He goes for a change. Nice pass. The Majors just dump it in. Here's Foot for Turner. Tristan Turner battles down low. Holy smokes. Madison takes a run at Turner. Holy moly. Good play there by Legier. You get the puck out of Legier. Looks like he's hurt. Offside. And that is going to be a penalty against the Majors, Ben Manos. As he takes a whack at Foot. 2 minutes for slashing. With 11:54 to go, we are tied at 1. So it is time for a Fatso High Performance Peanut Butter Power Play. Weeks, fire it down the ice. Mills settles it down for Krillman. Out comes Riley Krillman. Cross ice to Legier. Legier, he dumps it in. Pass Ingram. Good hustle by the Max to get there in time. Krillman, cross ice for Suds. A shot toe saved by Brown. And down the ice, number 17, Vora. Gavin Suds. He regroups, played with the John L. Jim Cougars last year. Up the wall for Legier. Legier to Wagner here, near side. Good hustle by Wagner. He battles with Madison. Hines leaves it for Lindsay. Lindsay down low for Ethan Hines. 2 red shirts, 2 white shirts. They fired around to avoid pressure. Here's Wagner. Off the skate. And the Weeks can't get it out this time. Ingram does get it down. Mills sets it up for Lindsay. Lindsay, whoa, that didn't go anywhere. A little crisscross on the communication there. Lindsay will give it a go again. He has Jordan keeping an eye. Here's Wagner, number 9. Oh, thought that might have been offside. And here's another penalty to the Majors. Head contact. The Majors player against Danny Walters. Number 13, no, it can't be 13, 23. Jacob Campbell will go to the box. So that'll be a 5-on-3 for 19 seconds. Marmalak wins it cleanly to Foot. Foot to Foston. Boston. Snap shot by Logan Foot. Marmalak back to Foston. We're going to give it another go. Here's Foston just as one of the penalties is about to end. Foot looking for Marmalak. His shot is wide and down the ice it goes. Foston has to go. He has Vora hustling after him. Out comes Foot. Foot to Foston. Leaves it for Shearer, but they're saying offside is the call. With 9:35 to go. Yes, the Weeks, or the Pictou Weeks Majors, did win the Nova Scotia League last season, beating the Cole Harbour Wolfpack in a 5-game series. And went on to win Atlantic, beating the Moncton Flyers in Fredericton, New Brunswick. And of course that means they were on to the Telus Cup. Riley Creelman with a shot. Little high, up and over the net. 1 minute to go. Here's Proctor. Proctor down low for Dooley. Dooley keep being watched by Merriweather. There's Angus. Merriweather in the skates. And Dooley takes a big shot from the back. Another penalty coming to Pictou. Suds down low for Dooley again as Mills has gone to the bench in place of Danny Walters as he hops over the bench. So we'll be back to 5-on-3. Again, it's a cross-checking penalty. Quite clear for all to see there. So yes, another Fatso peanut butter high performance power play. Looks like the curling is wrapping up maybe behind us. Lots of applause and people heading for the exits. Parking lot is completely full here. Oh, what a play there by Schlender. Here's Riley Creelman, down low for Schlender. Schlender to Suds. Oh, all's off Suds' stick. And Pictou fires it down the ice with only 10 seconds to go in one of the penalties. Here's Gavin Suds. Out he comes. Walters, he drives wide. He walks right around Turner. Can't quite pull the trigger. Here's Schlender. Number 15 back to Lindsay. Lindsay to Wagner's shot. That one's blocked by Vora. And he fires it down. Turner and Schlender go for a change. Here's Wagner. He gets tied up by Madison. Puck is in the skates. Lindsay, he digs it out. He feeds it to Marmalak. He's got Shear on his flank. Nice fake there by Marmalak. Looking for Shear. Back to Wagner, slides off his stick, but he holds it in. Wagner back to Marmalak. Marmalak leaves it for Lindsay, number 18 in red. Wagner snaps it. That hits somebody in front. And yet again, the Mac is hauled down. Hines. Here's a hustling number 11, Seth McKenzie. Here's Lindsay trying to get through with only 15 seconds to go. Lindsay, he dumps it in. Ingram, he turns and fires it all the way down the ice again, and that will do it as Mills settles it down for Boston. Boston looking up ice. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Here he comes. Over the line. He gets by one man. Nicely shot. Beautiful save by Colby Brown, number 31. .640 to go. Period number 1. The week's majors have 3 returning players from that championship team last season. 708 born players, 807 born players, and 506. So quite a mix, but only 3 returning from last year's team. Out they come through mid-ice. Boston trying to drive the winger Merriweather wide. Legier, he gets it out of trouble. And Proctor gets it out and down into the Pictou zone. Legier, they have Chip all alone. Back to Boston. He shoots it. That hits the side of the net. Here's Proctor. Nice play there by Boston to hold it in, as Vora couldn't get it out. Chip tries to play to Proctor. Boston yet again. Great play here by Connor Boston, and all 5 Halifax McDonald's go for a change. That gives the majors time to come out. Vora dumps it in. Mills plays it for Krillman. Oh! They had 2 wingers chasing down hard. Here's Suds. Slides off his stick. Fraser goes the other way. Blocker save by Nathan Mills. He's lost his stick. Stoddard, he can't get it out. And this time, Manos does, and down the ice. Here's Krillman. He plays it off the wall for Lindsay. Lindsay to Walters, up the middle. Here's Easton Schlender down low. Schlender avoids Stoddard. Here's Dooley looking for somebody out front. But the majors, Croft, he goes the other way. Wagner keeps him to the outside. Good job by Wagner. Right to Dooley. Big hit there by Ingram on Dooley. Dooley let him go. Yep, you can see that coming. Dooley is going to get a penalty here for sure. Madison over the line. Shot, that hits a body. Croft back to the point to Ingram. Passes on the half wall. Brown to the bench. Turns and fires the wraparound. Mills the save. But Dooley is going to go to the box. So it is now time for a Cleves Source for Sports penalty kill. Back to the point, Weeks control. Ingram back to the half wall. Centering pass. What a save by Mills. Another save. Oh, Wagner prevents the shot from the slot. Good job there by the captain. Here's Merriweather. Will Shear, he tries to get it out but can't. Right to the point. Merriweather, shot blocked by Wagner. He can't get the puck out. Merriweather. Back to Ingram. Merriweather. Back to Ingram again. Oh, looking. Can they get it out? Yes. Lindsay gets it all the way down this time with 1:13 to go. in the power play for the Majors. Out they come. Ingram gets over the line. He dumps it in. He gets his own rebound. No, Logan Foote is there. Legier keeping an eye on Green. Croft looking back for Ingram. Turner's away. Turner to Legier on a breakaway. Legier snaps it home on a beautiful pass from Tristan Turner. Sends Legier on the breakaway. That's a shorthanded goal. Halifax goes up 2-1 with 3 minutes to go here in period number 1. Great job, very unselfish there by Turner to pass it to a wide open Legier, and down they go. Manos ties up Hines. Green dumps it in. Green chasing his own rebound. There's Logan Foote to tie him up. 27 Croft to Vora. It's in the skates of Walters, and he gets it out. Manos turns up ice, but Walters is there, keeping an eye on him. Croft. He fires it right at Hines. Hines is tied up along the boards, and out comes Jordan. Green to Croft here near side. Croft down low, backhand pass, but nobody there as the penalty is now over. Angus far side for Danny Walters. He dumps it in and goes for a change. Great work by the penalty killers for the McDonald's. Here's Vora. Proctor being held up by Manos. Manos avoids chip. Backhand, but who steals it? But Marmalak's shot, trapper saved by Brown. Here's Proctor in the skates. Angus kicks it free to Chip. Chip to Marmalak. Marmalak looking back at the point. He cycles for Suds. Suds' shot is deflected high and wide by Vora. Up off the glass and out of play. So that face-off will come back into the Majors zone to the left of starting goaltender Colby Brown, 2006 born. Played with the Weeks Majors last season from Brookfield, Nova Scotia. On the draw. Pictou trying to get it out of their own zone. But there's Aaron Chip. A little shake and bake shot. Brown the save. Great play there by number 12 in red. Colby Brown, 2 wins, 7 losses, and a 4.23 goals against average. Here's Marmalak. Tied up in the skates. Pictou County defenseman tries to get it out, but it's right back to Krillman. He puts it in the far corner. Here's Ingram and Chip battle. Pictou coming out, 2-on-1. Suds trying to keep everybody to the outside. Good job just to slow him up enough. Number 23 Campbell back to the point. Ingram's shot. That one's wide. Here's 21 Sutherland. Suds, number 22 in red. Marmalak fires it around, but there's Ingram to hold it in. Angus on the forecheck. Into the slot. Good job by Suds to get it out. Angus to himself, but he's run out of gas and has to go for a change. Maybe had he had a little more steam, he could have been off and running. Shot or pass from Turner. I think that was designated for Schlender, but it hit Legier's stick. Here's Legier going after it, but Manos takes a bump from Schlender. Lindsay keeping an eye. Good job by Lindsay. Here's Schlender and Legier. Turner trying to catch up. He's wide open. Oh, and runs out of time. As that is the end of period number 1. Great play, both ends. Shots are 12-11 in favor of Halifax, but very back and forth hockey here. Halifax does lead 2-1. All right, folks, we will take a few minute break here from the Bell Alliant Arena at the Pictou County Wellness Center in Pictou, Nova Scotia, and we'll be back for period number 2. All right, folks, here we're back for period number 2. We do apologize. There is a very, very big crowd in this building. Well, they've all just left, so hopefully our connectivity issues are better, but first period, there had to be upwards of 2,000 or 3,000 people in the building, not to see our Max, but to see the curling behind us. May have drawn on the Wi-Fi. Pass, Schlender's skate, and here come the Majors the other way, Vora. But Riley Creelman keeping an eye on him, centering pass, nice pass. Puck movement there by Sutherland and the Weeks Majors. Here's Marmaluk. He can't get by Sears. Centering pass, whoa! Mills. Wagner takes a shot from Sears. No call. Everybody's calm, cool. Or are they sending him into the box? Yes, they are. Both Wagner and Sears for roughing as they exchanged pleasantries in front of Nathan Mills, who had just made a beautiful save. Here's Legier on the draw. Legier wins it. Right back to Suds. Suds tries to play it off the wall. Back the other way. Here's Croft. Down low. Suds keeping an eye on him. Lindsay to Suds. Suds up the wall for Hines. Hines kicks it to Legier. He hits Will Shear. No, that puck is behind him. Shear was in motion. Legier going talk to Shear. Give him his apologies. That stuff's got to be on the tape. But a good try by number 7 in red. Here's Legier on the draw again. This time, Croft back to the point in the skates. Manos has to get rid of it quickly. Here's Madison. Toss it up to Legier. Legier to Hines. Right back to Legier. Look at the speed. Can he get by Croft? Croft holding him up. Centering pass. Oh, it's in the air. Somehow it ends up right on Brown's lap. He makes the save. Puck was up and in the air. It hit somebody. See all kinds of younger players there, maybe across the way. There's a Nova Scotia U15 Major Hockey League happening. The Warewell Bombers will play the Truro Bearcats at the conclusion of this game. Proctor back to Boston. Ends up down low. What a pass by Walters to Aaron Chip. His shot is just wide. Walters along the half wall. There's Proctor, number 14 in red. He's got Walters with him. Another feed to Chip. Chip battles with Campbell, and out they come. Here's Green and number 24, Jordan. They can't get it away. Proctor ties up the point man. O'Coin, number 8 in white. Here's number 1, Foot. Back to O'Coin. His shot is tipped by Callum Green on the way to the net, but Nathan Mills stays with it, covers it up. So yes, the Weeks Majors were in St. Hyacinthe, Quebec last year for the TELUS Cup, winning a couple of games, but not able to bring a championship. Here's Turner on a rush. Nice play. Slides off the end of his stick. He puts the brakes on. Looking. Cream. Out he comes. Lindsay. He fires it back the other way. Schlender ties up his man. He gets onside. Marmaluk dumps it in. Giving them all kinds of time. Sheehan, he dumps it in. Here's number 12, Pole. Point man, wide open. Turner keeping an eye. As Sheehan fires it along the half wall. Not once, but twice. Down low. Here's Lindsay. Lindsay, it's in the skates of Schlender. Lindsay stays with it again as he battles with Crean. Down low. There's Fraser, jumps in. Schlender tries to get out. There's shot way wide. Here's Schlender. And Sheehan. Nice pass by Sheehan to Merriweather. The Weeks dump it in. Lindsay. Oh, dangerous there. Marmalak fires it into the corner. Here's Jordan working down low. Good job there by Ben Lindsay, number 18. There's a snapshot. Pad save. Man, a shot. They score. Chris Jordan left alone in the slot, and he buries it to tie it at 2. 16:31 to go in period 2. Thanks as always to our sponsors, Move Physiotherapy on Larry Utech Drive, Fresh Flow Heat Pump Cleaning, and Cleats Source for Sports. Here's Mano. Shear on the forecheck. Pass through the middle for Madison. Legier ties him up. The Majors dump it in. Here's Boston. Battling down low, it squirts loose. Whoa, it hits Suds' skate. But Nathan Mills covers it up. Shots now 16-13 in favor of the Majors. Legier on the draw. Oh no, good play there by Cole Boston to stay with Madison. So there's no shot. Here's Hines through the middle. Hines gets loose. Nice play there by Brown. Legier ties him up. Hines still has it. Back to the point. Boston dumps it in. Shear on the forecheck. Hines. He tries to hold it. Oh, shot from Boston. And Shear is there. Shear drags it through the middle. Shot is wide. Down low is Boston. The reverse for Ethan Hines. He takes a bump from Manos. Legier turns and fires. And Hines, Manos, I think he punched the referee there. Saw the referee's head come back. So Hines is going to the box for sure. So is Manos, the captain. Referee put up 4 minutes here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see a 5-on-5 hockey situation here. Coach Kyle McLennan asking for clarification. So yes, 4 minutes for both. Oh, face-off win by Walters, but down the ice. Here's Wagner. Wagner avoids Jordan. What strength by Kenzie. He works through the middle for Chip. Chip back to Wagner's shot. Brown, he juggles it. Here's Walters battling down in the corner. Walters and Walters and Proctor. Number 14 in red. Here's Angus. And Chip jumps into the foray. Proctor still trying to dig it out. It's loose. Crean can't get it out. This time Ingram up and down the ice. That's going to go for icing against the Majors. And that'll come back. Coach Boyce with a quick change again, hoping to catch the Majors tired, as they are not allowed to change on an icing in the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League. Marmalak on the draw. He wins it. Nice play back to Schlender. Boston to Marmalak. Marmalak centering pass for Schlender. Can't pull the trigger. Here's Foot. Foot down low to Dooley. Dooley to Marmalak. Marmalak leaves it for Schlender. Schlender and Dooley. Number 23, Campbell. He gets stripped. Shot by Schlender. Colby Brown with the save. Thanks to McDonald's Restaurants of Halifax, Dartmouth, Lower Sackville for all their sponsorship of our McDonald's program, and to Deep Down Cleaning Services. Marmalak goes forward with it. Good job by Marmalak. He still controls to Schlender. Schlender to Boston. Pad saved. Looking for a rebound. Here's Schlender. Battles with Sheehan and the Majors. They gain control. Flip it up the middle. That touched Marmalak's stick. But here's number 12, Pole. Shot. That's in Logan's foot. Skate. Marmalak to Dooley. Back to Schlender. Shot. Blocker save. Dooley. He gets tied up. The Majors. Number 12, Pole. Looking up ice. But out he comes. Gets by 2 red shirts. Good job by Foston. Out he comes. He plays it off the boards. Sheehan dumps it in. Foot. Stretch pass. A breakaway. Will Shear. Backhand shot. Legier with a shot. And he can't connect. Suds dumps it in the corner. This time, the Majors come out. Vora. Good hustle there by Suds to get back. Turner ties up his man. Shot is wide. Shear. He breaks away. He's got Legier. It's 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Drop pass for Legier. Oh! Colby Brown with the save. And here it is the other way. A little run and gun here. 3-on-2. Pad save by Mills. Shear chips it off the boards and out to mid-ice. Here's Ryan O'Coin, former Dartmouth Whaler. He dumps it in. It's offside. Against the Majors of Pictou County. Yes, Ryan O'Coin, captain of the Dartmouth Whalers U15 program last season from Dartmouth, playing in Pictou this season. Number 19, Merriweather. He dumps it in. Krillman, he gets on his horse, and that comes out. It's 3-on-1, led by Angus Proctor. He's got Chip, feeds it to Walters. Oh my gosh! What a play! Tic-tac-toe, but no goal. Wow! Did that hit the post, or did Colby Brown get a piece of it? We have no video review, but I think someone in the building's calling for a video review. Wagner is saying it's a goal, but no dice. He's only 80 feet away. He can't see anything. His eyes are bad. Green dumps it in. Here's Kenzie Wagner, the captain, battling with Green. And round it goes to Riley Krillman. Krillman up to Angus again. It hits his stick. Is it going to go for icing? They wave it off. Here's Manos up the wall for Green. Walters, what a play. He digs it free. Puts the brakes on, centering pass. There's Chip and Proctor. Proctor down low looking for somebody out front. Here's Marmalak. Back to Foot. It's in the foot of someone else. Max go for a change. Wagner plays it off the wall. That's going to be icing. Looking for the stretch pass. But that is refused, so they say, and will come back to Nathan Mills' left. Marmalak on the draw. He's got 17. Dooley goes right after the point man. Great job by Dooley as he goes after O'Coin. Hits the pads of Dooley with the shot. Here's Foot around up the wall for Schlender. Schlender, first game back in over 3 weeks. Wagner's pass. That's up and in the air. Nice pass through the middle. Shear. Or sorry, Marmalak to Schlender. He gets tied up by Ingram, and out come the Weeks. Number 16. Through the middle, Sears. Shot, save. Marmalak, he just lost it mid-ice. Dooley going after Ingram. Ingram up the wall to number 21, Sutherland. Good play there by Foot. That's going to be gloved ahead, yes. Dooley takes a shot from number 21, Sutherland, but gives it right back. .17 to go. Period 2, we're tied at 2. Legier comes out, that's center. Majors win it. Down into the corner, up off the glass, but there's Legier to hold it in. Puck is in the air. Legier battling two. Boston puts it in deep for Shear. Shear gets tied up by Sheehan. It's in the skates. Shear ties up his man. Legier back to Boston. Boston shot, that hits Hines in front. And the Majors, they get it out. Number 10, Cream, he dumps it in. There's Boston. He leaves it for Foot. Foot on the take to Shear. Shear to Legier to Dooley. Dooley gets over the blue, feeds it back to Legier. It's in Hines' skates. Hines goes around. Shear on the forecheck. And Lindsay has to back up. All three forwards go for a change. Suds to Hines. Oh, he's looking to feed Walters, but he was at the end of his shift and had to go to the bench. Here's Suds. He intercepts. Great job by Gavin. Turner flips it to Suds. Suds off the wall. Here goes Walters on the forecheck. Leaves it for Turner. Turner. Puck is flipped out and off the glass. Tristan Turner, last man back. He's got Croft. Leaves it the other way. Here's Proctor and Lindsay in red. Majors in white. Walters digs it free. He tries to flip it out. That doesn't work. Here's Croft. Suds there blocks the shot. Good job, Suds. Turner gets by one. Feeds it to Proctor. Here's Proctor near side. Centering pass to Walters. Oh, he gets a shot. That hits something on the way to the net. Here's Proctor looking to hold it in. And he does. Angus, can he get... Here's Chip looking for Marmalak. Marmalak drives the front of the net. Not once, twice. Proctor's shot. It's still loose. Marmalak's shot is deflected wide. Holy smokes. Colby Brown. Oh, the one-timer doesn't work. Puck is out. Schlender right off the bench. Oh, Creelman stick. That breaks in half. Kenzie Wagner picks it up. Riley's got to get a new stick or get off one of the two. Wagner for Schlender. Schlender puts the brakes on. Oh, here's Magic. Oh no, that's Foot. It better be. Just kidding. Wagner. Nice job by Kenzie keeping things to the outside. Wagner down low for Foot. Wearing number 1. Chip. Tries to chip it off the boards. Not quite out. Here's Foot to Wagner. Wagner to Schlender. Schlender to Foot. Can he get over the red line? Yes, he does. And he fires it around. That hits one stick. Is there more than one broken stick out there? $600 worth of broken sticks on the ice. Boston. Oh, he puts it down into the corner. Here's Ingram. He fires it around. Boston. He tries to hold it in, but must have hit a red glove, I would say, as they blow it down right away. Wow, end-to-end action here in period 2 with 6:48 to go. We're tied at 2. Thanks to Ella Greek Taverna, 2 locations. One in Dartmouth Crossing, one in Bears Lake. Go see Costa Ellis and the team. Get your Greek on, go out for a date night or just a good Greek meal. at one of the two locations. Thanks for sponsoring our program for a very long time as well. And to Deep Down Cleaning Services. Number 19, Merriweather, up the wall. Through the middle. Good job there by Legier on the steal. Boston battling down low with Legier, helping him out. Two white shirts. Majors, number 17, Vora, the leading scorer on the Majors. Back to the point to Sheehan. Sheehan dumps it down low. Boston to Foot. Oh, Shearer thought he was off to the races. Back down low. Foot keeping an eye. Dooley there for help. Legier and Foot have all they can handle. Back to Sheehan in white. Shot. A weak one. Mills the save. So earlier today, the Steel Subaru beat the Sydney Mitsubishi Rush 6-2 in Dartmouth. And in overtime, the Valley Wildcats beat the Cape Breton West Islanders 3-2. And this is the last game to go in the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League today. Hines gets over the blue. Drop pass for Suggs. His shot is wide. He whistles it. Here's Lindsay. Mid-ice, he fires it right back in. But offside, as I think he hit Hines' skate, who was inside the line, which is an immediate offside. So yes, the Subarus top of the standings at 28 points. Halifax in second place at 22 points with 4 games in hand. That's including this one. So we'll see what the outcome is in about an hour's time. Majors up through the middle. Great play there by Lindsay as he breaks that up. Here's Walters with Proctor. Nice play. Angus drives the middle. Ooh. He hits Hines right in the back. Ouch. Through the middle. Suds ties up his man. Frazier just enough. Lindsay around for Suds. Suds has time. Up off the glass. Way up. O'Coin gloves it. And yet again dumps it in. Here's Suds, 22 in red. Suds fires it around. There's Hines. He takes a bump from 8. O'Coin, 8 on 8. Lots of changes here for Halifax. Here comes the speedy Madison through the middle. He gets by Wagner centering pass. Nobody there. Speaking of speedy, oh, looked like Marmalak was winding up. Here's Wagner. Wagner to Schlender. Schlender weaves through the middle. Schlender, oh, drop pass, but Wagner's there to hold it in. But it's up into the netting, so that'll come back outside. Kenzie Wagner, number 9, played with the Max last season. This is his second, of course, played 2 years with the Halifax Wolverines, where he was the captain of the Wolverines in his second season. Drafted by the Charlottetown Islanders of the QMJHL, and also the Valley Wildcats of the Maritime Junior A Hockey League, as they run their draft just a couple of weeks apart. And of course, Kenzie also a member of Team Nova Scotia at the 2023 Canada Winter Games, playing for Team Nova Scotia. Here's Marmalak on the draw. Number 19, he's got Schlender there. Weeks win it. Ingram to O'Coin. O'Coin, pass up through the middle. Krillman for Schlender. O'Coin fires it right at Schlender. Backhand. That one's just wide. Here's Schlender down low. Ryan O'Coin keeping an eye on him. Schlender feeds it to Krillman. That hits somebody in front. Here's Turner's got it in the skates. Schlender there to dig it out. He takes a bump. Tristan Turner gets tied up. Here's Marmalak. He scoops it, looking for somebody. Oh, he saw Krillman breaking. Schlender fires it right at the Major. Marmalak, he fires it right up and in. But Ingram turns it up the other way. Ingram's shot is wide. Out front, right to Shear. Shear to Dooley. He's got time. Look at Will Shear driving. Oh, good try by Dooley looking for Marmalak. But Marmalak is done and has to get off. Here's Foston buying himself some time with great speed. Pass to Foot. Foot to Legier. Legier to Foston. Whoa. The Majors hustling. That one's intercepted. Here's Legier. Can't get by 3, gets by 2. Up and out, right to Sears. Sears looking for the stretch. For Sutherland breaking, but that is icing. Great idea. But couldn't quite connect. 2:33 to go here in period 2. We are tied at 2. En français, c'est 2. 2-2. Legier on the draw, number 7 in red. Majors, they go around the net. Sheen up the middle. Foot, he dumps it in. Right at Sheehan. Big stretch. Number 17, Vora. He leaves it. There's Foston. Foston just wide. Whoa, that hits shot from the point. That hits Foston in the elbow. Big stretch. Here's Dooley. Drops it for Shear. Shear to Suggs right off the bench. That hits somebody off. Dooley. Suggs with a shot. It hits Dooley in front and is deflected. Looked like it went underneath Colby Brown's pad. But either way, et le but. Il lance contre le but. The max score, 3-2. Deflection. That's why that is so key. We've talked about that on several of our broadcasts. Getting traffic in front is so critical. These goaltenders are so good without some sort of traffic in front. Speaking of in front, holy smokes, Madison working down low. There's Walters. He feeds it to Suds. Suds falls off his stick. Number 27, Croft working hard, but Walters digs it out. Here's Walters, 2-on-2. He's got Proctor and Chip. Good play there by Manos to tie up Walters. Angus has it down low. And here goes Walters again on the forecheck. He goes after Stoddard. Stoddard goes to Manos. Walters digs it out front. Oh my gosh. Chip fires it up at the moon. Great try. In front. In front. Walters dug it out of some skates. I think Chip was a little surprised. He had it all alone, but way up over the net. That faceoff will come outside the line. Turner, Marmalak, and Schlender. Schlender at the line, battles to red shirts. Marmalak hoping something. Can't see much from here. This time, Krillman, he dumps it in. Number 19, Merriweather. Up off the glass, but that hits the netting. And they blow it down right away. With 49 seconds to go, that faceoff will stay inside the major zone to Colby Brown's right. Marmalak on the draw, Turner right behind him. Marmalak is good on the draw. Let's see, he does win it, indeed. Turner, weave and bob backhand. Oh, Schlender can't bury the rebound. Krillman, he holds it in at the line. Ingram battles. There's Turner along the wall. Turner still comes up with it to Krillman. Krillman puts it neatly into the corner for Marmalak. Marmalak leaves it for Schlender. And out it comes. Wagner to Krillman, little outside his reach. Krillman back to Wagner. Uh-oh, that hits some skates. Riley Krillman up off the glass. Green through the middle. Number 23, Campbell. But Wagner ties up. Here's Krillman again. Great job by Riley. He leaves it for Turner. Oh, Turner right at Krillman. And that will do it for period number 2. Shots 27-21 in favor of Halifax. They do lead on the score sheet 3-2. So we will take a 10-12 minute break, I guess, as we rest the pipes, take a glass of water, and we'll be back for period number 3. Game number 14 of the regular season. We played 1 in Moncton, or against Moncton Flyers, that's 15. 4 in Ottawa, that's 19. I'm no scholar, but that's 19, right? Yeah. 4 home games, 15 road games. It includes the Monctonian and our trip 2 weeks hence. As I said earlier, last week's broadcast, in Cape Breton, we'll be going to play Sydney. We will have 4 home games and 15, 18, 19 road games out of our first 23. Wow. But then we will be home for the month of December. Lots of home cooking in the month of December. Stay tuned, or do check out the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League website. Back to Wagner at the point. Shot. That hits Dooley in front. Schlender. Back to Creelman. Riley to Marmalak. 5-on-5 hockey here. There's Schlender trying to muscle his way through. His shot is just wide. Wagner holds it in at the line. Marmalak off the wall. Dooley can't quite get the shot he wants. Merriweather ties him up. And the Major fires it up into the netting. So that will be a whistle and come back into Pictou's zone. Colby Brown's left. Legier comes in on the draw. Hines and Shear back to the point. Lindsay to Shear on the half wall. In the slot. Legier can't quite pull the trigger. Just a little behind him. Here's Mills to play it. He lets it go. Croft for the Majors. Puck is loose. Lindsay plays it nicely. Shear flips it up to the middle. Puck is bouncing all over the place. Legier drives the middle, snaps it. Colby Brown the save. 5'11", 160 pounds, 2006 points. So this is the battle of 06 goaltenders. Mills from Tantallon and Brown from Brookfield, Nova Scotia, just outside Truro for those keeping score at home. It's in the skates. Chip tries to dig it out. Number 15, Green. Through the middle. He gains the zone. Passes behind O'Coin. Ooh, a shot towards the net. Here's number 24, Jordan. Here's Chip along the wall. Can he get by O'Coin? No, O'Coin fires it right back down low. Suds turns and fires it. That will be icing against the Max. Thanks again, as always, to Fatso High Performance Peanut Butter, Cleve's Source for Sports, and Ella Greek Taverna. All great sponsors that really help our program, and we do appreciate their sponsorship. They're ongoing, not just a one-year term. Here's a pass to Foot. Proctor can't quite get there. Big stretch. Here's Walters. He fires it down low for Angus. There's Ingram in a white shirt. Has Chip all over. Passes it right through the middle. Walters to Proctor. He fires it, and Suds fires it. Colby Brown with 2 saves. Suds down in the zone for Lindsay. Suds there to help him out. Suds takes a bump from Jordan. Lindsay in his skates. Majors, they take over. Shot, pad save. That skips out the zone. Cream. Sutherland. He's looking as both teams make some changes. Cream dumps it in. Here's Foston. The reverse for Lindsay. Lindsay up the middle, but Paul grabs it. Good play there by Foston. Foston to Lindsay. Turner, he turns it up. Last man back is Sheehan. Good play there by Foot with the stick check. And here comes 19, Merriweather. Foot and Fraser. They tie each other up down in the corner. Marmalak and Paul hoping to dig it out. Referee asking them to move it. Here's Schlender. Schlender for Turner. Turner for Foot. Look at Logan Foot in the oversized jersey as he flies down the wing. Wearing Sam Matchett's #1 jersey tonight. Sorry, I don't mean to chuckle. It just looks, it's a little big on Logan Foot, who is a big character. Logan Foot, 6'2", 170 pounds, and wearing a jersey that's got to be what, a XXL. Here's Schlender, down behind his own net, turns up ice. Nice move there by the Moncton Wildcat draft pick. Schlender muscles his way down, but he gets held up just enough by Jackson Stoddard. Dooley, he battles. Back to Wagner. Wagner to Krillman, shot, pad, save. Here's Wagner again. He holds it down low. Dooley tries to put it out front. Dooley battling against Stoddard. He outmuscles him. Back to the point. Krillman shot. Brown another save. Wagner to Krillman. Krillman. Oh, Dooley gets fired into the boards by Manos. And that will be a penalty to number 5. The captain. And the Halifax Max will go back to the Fatso High Performance Peanut Butter Power Play. EatFatso.com for more details. Legier on the draw with Dooley and Shear. Legier to Dooley. Dooley to Lindsay. Boston to Legier. He snaps and whoa, that hits the side of the net. Lindsay back to Boston. Boston to Legier. Legier up high for Boston. Here it is to Lindsay, a very aggressive penalty kill. Colby Brown with the save. Shear on the doorstep. Trying to create some havoc. Hoping, but great save. Legier, Shear and Dooley will give it another go. Legier to Shear, he wins it. Boston to Legier, looking down low for Shear, below the red line. Shear up high to Boston, shot, Colby Brown again. Puck is loose. Dooley battling hard down low. Good play there by Green to tie him up. All kinds of bodies flying. Oh my. Back to Boston at the point. Oh, to Lindsay. He fans on it. Nice play by Marmalak. Oh! Lindsay gets a shot, but Brown the save. Lindsay to Shear. Back to the point to Lindsay. Lindsay to Boston. Boston avoids one shot. Will Shear with the screen, but Colby Brown makes the save. 43 seconds to go in the Fatso power play. Out comes the second unit. Proctor, Chip, Walters, Gavin Suds, and Riley Krillman are going to give it a go here. Walters on the draw. Majors win it. But there's Angus on the forecheck. Suds with the pinch. Walters backing up Suds at the point. Majors get it out and down the ice with 30 seconds to go. Krillman. He avoids Campbell. Right to Walters. Walters hits Suds in motion. Suds leaves it for Krillman. Krillman back to Suds. Back to Krillman. Krillman. Suds, he drives the slot. Oh, it's deflected just wide. Angus there all by himself. Majors dig it out, and that's the end of the power play as Manos steps back onto the ice. Here's Walters. He try and drive into the zone. Number 26, Sheehan, as our cameraman falls asleep. Past his bedtime, I think. Did you have your nap this afternoon? Oh, don't say you did have your nap. Suds off the wall, looking for Chip. Suds tries it again. Here's Manos. He dumps it in. Here's Gavin Suds. Mills. Whoa! Very careless. That almost costs the Max. Hines through the middle to Marmalak. Marmalak right around Manos. He still has it as he moves, and out come the Majors. 3-on-3. Pass, here's Croft. Foot, little toe drag, shot. Croft, but Nathan Mills makes the save. Shots 37-23 in favor of Halifax. They lead 3-2 with 12:20 to go. Marmalak on the draw. He's got Hines and Schlender through the skates. Here's number 15, Easton Schlender, looking. Oh, far side, Boston for Marmalak. Marmalak looking for Schlender the other way, just a bit behind him. He gets by number 14, Stoddard. Schlender avoids Stoddard, goes the other way. Here's Manos and Hines battling. Stoddard up off the glass, but right to Boston. It's in the slot, and out come the Majors. 2-on-4. So they've gone, a couple of them have gone for a change. Whoa! One shot, two. Nice play there by Mills. Foot working hard in his own zone. He gets it just outside the line. O'Coin can't keep it in this time. He dumps it in, and they go for a change. Boston looking up ice. Little soft pass for Schlender. Schlender for Turner. It hits a skate. Schlender drives it in. Brown plays it to Ingram. Ingram looking up ice for Sutherland. There's Legier with the stick check. Shear. Nice play by the Majors. Out they come. Krillman keeping an eye. Number 17, Bora puts the brakes on. Legier battling with O'Coin. Here's Ingram. He fires it into the corner. Here's Wagner. He gets by Bora. Nice play there by Shear. Shear to Legier. Oh, almost sent Turner on his way. Tristan Turner plays it in. Legier on the forecheck. Nice job by Colby Brown to avoid the forechecker. And the Majors turn it up the other way. Krillman. He just gets in front of the... It's loose in the slot, but Mills covers it up. Wagner and Krillman get into it with one of the Majors players. We'll see what the referee has to say here. I guess they're going to let this one go. Sears. Oh no, both of them are going to go. So Sears and Wagner both go. So it will be a 5-on-5 situation. 10:27 to go in period number 3. Only one goal separating these two teams. A very tight game. Walters on the draw. He wins it. Back to Suds. Suds to Lindsay. Lindsay to Proctor. Proctor can't get it out. Lindsay has to go all the way around. Here's Dooley. Dooley back to Suds. Suds hits Angus. Great job by Suds to get it out. Brown plays the puck very well. There's Angus on the forecheck against Merriweather. Back to Suds. Shot. It's loose. But Brown covers it up. Great shot by number 22 in red, Gavin Suds from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Played with John and Jim last season. Now living in Halifax. Gavin, first team All-Star at the Ice Jam hockey tournament in Bedford last season. Here's Walters on the forecheck and Proctor. Lindsay just gets in front of his man. Suds, good job. Oh, a back check by Ben Lindsay. Here's Angus up the wall, looking for Dooley, threads the needle. Here's Dooley. Shot, Brown with the trapper save. Great play there by Angus. to feed Lindsay, but he had 2 defensemen to beat. Gets a shot away, but Brown the save. 9:33 to go. So, yes, the team will be off to the Monktonian. As mentioned, they play Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You can check the Monktonian Challenge website. We're up Thursday against the St. John Vitoes. We will not be live. We are not allowed to be live. So we will not be live. But we will be live 2 weeks hence, live from Sydney, Nova Scotia, against the Rush, where we will play game 4 and 5. Before the end of November, we will have played the Rush 5 times, and this is yet only our first game against Pictou County. Boston to Foot. Foot up off the glass. That is going to go for icing against Halifax. Do you love Vitoes? Well, they are at 2 locations in Moncton during the Monktonian if you want to go. One over in Riverview, one in Moncton. Beautiful dining room in Moncton. Of course, they have a couple locations in St. John. As mentioned a couple of times, Vitoes, just like Ella and McDonald's, great partners for minor hockey. And we do thank them all that make it so much easier for the kids to pay for any of these expensive sports. So thanks to Vitoes for sponsoring, again, the St. John Vitoes, the Moncton Junior Vitoes. I know they sponsor them. That's a Junior B hockey team. Here's Ingram. Schlender trying to track him down. Pass up through the middle. Icing as Ingram tried to connect with the forward. No dice. Icing. So it'll come back to Brown's left. 8:15 to go. Last game on the schedule of 3 of 3 here today. Shot by Creelman is just wide as they tear down the curling behind us. Need everyone. Here's Legier. Nice stick check there by Ingram to tie Legier up just enough. Here's Lindsay. Up the wall. Hines. There's number 8, O'Coin to Ingram. Creelman with the stick check. Good job. O'Coin up the wall. And the Weeks dump it in. Number 21, Sutherland. He controls it down low, but Legier strips him. And up comes number 7 in red. He hits Turner. Turner driving wide. He gets tied up by Sears. Battling with Legier helping out. Back to Wagner. Wagner to Suds. He can't pull the trigger. Ingram up through the middle, but it's right to Suds. He holds it in. Oh, here's Turner. Shot. Oh, what a save by Colby Brown. I think Tristan was headed to the bench. He was gassed. But loose all alone in the high slot. He decided to take one last rip. And that is the 40th shot on net for the Max here this evening in Pictou County. Walters off the draw. It's in Dooley's skates up into the netting. But that hits Weeks' major stick, so it'll stay inside the line. .7:05 to go. Yes, we play the St. John Vitoes, the East Coast Blizzard for Newfoundland, and CIH Voyageurs, a hockey academy out of Rockland, Ontario, as their 3rd game on Saturday morning. So do check out the Monktonian Challenge for results. Offside here, delayed offside. Walters turns it up. Walters gets it in. Here's number 26, Sheehan, down behind his net. He avoids Dooley. Majors, out they come. Merriweather's shot. Suds gets a piece of it. Number 18, Madison, along the wall, tying it up. Lindsay trying to poke it free is Will Shear as well, number 16. Lots of bodies. Puck does come loose. Gavin Suds, he plays it off the wall to Dooley. Dooley dumps it in. Brown, he plays it to Sheehan, number 26 in white. Sheehan to Croft. Croft to Madison. Oh, he gets by. There's Shear to Dooley. Dooley trying to get by Madison and can. He's out of gas. And the Majors are tired and they dump it in. Oh. Mills to Foot. Foot up the wall. Does it get out? No. In the slot. Jordan fires it up high over the net. Stoddard. His pass to Manos doesn't work. Oh, Foot goes into the boards hard. He is down. He is up, but he is hobbling a little. Max down one defenseman already. Hopefully not two. It looks like he's okay on the bench. Training staff checking him out, and he says, no, I'm good to go. Manos' shot is high and wide. Schlender, he gets it out. There's Ethan Hines on the forecheck. Legier, he's trying to track down the assist. Good job as he runs Sears out of room. Number 24, Jordan. Schlender, cross ice looking for Hines. And this time the Macs do get it out. Krillman, he has time. Good pass by Krillman to Easton Schlender. Schlender drop pass to Legier. Blocker save. And Hines gets the rebound. But Colby Brown making his 39th save of the night. Shots 42-25. Period 3, 4:41 to go. A very tight affair here in Pictou County. Legier on the draw. Legier tied up in the skates. He tries to put it to Schlender. Good hustle by Hines. Here come the Majors. Madison, pass, far side, Mills gets the shoulder on it as they were trying to go upstairs, up into the netting, so that faceoff will stay inside the line. Yes, the Pictou champs last year, only 3 returning players, a lot of key graduates onto Junior A and Major Junior Hockey on a championship team. That's what you tend to see. Scouts just salivating at all those players. Blocked in front by Shear. Shot, Nathan Mills the save. Number 11, Seth McKenzie with the rip from the half wall. Here's Suds trying to dig it free. Gavin Suds battling against McKenzie. There's Shear and Suds. Suds and McKenzie. McKenzie in 07. Suds elbows him out of the way. Here's Turner. Up off the glass and out. Oh, right to Will Shear. He takes a bump from Ingram. Smart play there by number 7, Ingram. Wagner. Turner into his own zone. Wagner ties up the Major. 3:21 left to go. Could Brown be going to the bench? We will see. Here's Boston. He's got time. Looking up ice. Turner is tired. He heads to the bench. Brown settles it down for number 19, Merriweather. Cross ice pass out of the reach. Oh, through the skates. Yikes, Sutherland all over Wagner. Wagner kicks it to Proctor. And Marmalek, puck is loose. Shot way wide. Here's Dooley against Manos on the forecheck. Those two have been battling all game. Back to Lindsay at the point. Marmalek's in the slot. Here's Manos. Proctor's stick is knocked out of his hands. Marmalek to Dooley. A little cute pass out front. Here's Lindsay with the stick check. Offside, yes. As Dooley was caught inside the line. Great shift there, both sides. 2:27 to go. Shots 42. Okay, gotcha. Majors, they dump it in right on Mills. Here's Lindsay. He avoids Campbell up through the middle. Whoa, Pictou intercepts Creelman. He goes to Lindsay. Lindsay through the middle to Legier. Legier can't get it out. Ingram fires it in, but up into the netting. They say inside the line. Third time? Yeah. Good call. Legier on the draw against Campbell. In the skates, tied up. There's Chip. Schlender, can he get it out? He does. Puck is loose. Pictou, fire it right back. Wagner, he goes down in to the major zone. Schlender on the forecheck. Legier, puck is loose to Schlender. Schlender battles Campbell down low. Legier has it. Looking for Wagner. Legier, he puts it into the corner. Easton Schlender and Aaron Chip are the forecheckers. Chip to Legier, back to Wagner. Puck is loose. And out comes number 23, Campbell. Wagner ties him up. He dumps it in. Here's Boston, puts the brakes on. To Wagner. Wagner to Walters. Walters avoids one forechecker. Number 16, Sears. As Walters, he coughs it up through the middle, does the defenseman. Lindsay off the wall, down into the zone. Is that going to be icing? They say no with 54 seconds to go. Hines on the forecheck. And out comes Manos. And there goes Colby Brown to the bench for the extra attacker. 6-on-5. Oh, a pass! But Shear had his man tied up just enough. On the half wall, down low for Sears. It's loose. Hines can't get it out. Creelman, pinch. Lindsay to Hines. Can Hines get it out? No! Oh no! Right to Jordan. Pass! Shot! That one's wide. Whoa, here's Manos with 15 seconds left. Drives through the middle. Here's Shear. Shear to the open net. It's wide, but he did get over the red line, which is so important. 6 seconds to go. Here come the majors. That one's blocked. One last shot. Shear intercepts and fires it off the glass, and that will do it. Great effort by Pictou County Weeks Majors, but Halifax takes the win. 3-2. Final shots 42-28 in favor of Halifax here from the Bell Alliant Arena in Pictou County. So we will not be live this coming week from the Monktonian as our hockey club heads that way to play in the Monktonian Challenge. But our next gig will be live from Memberton in 2 weeks' time as we play the Sydney Mitsubishi Rush in a return to his home base of Gavin Suds. This only once this season. The final, once again, 3-2 from Pictou. Good evening.